Survivors like this man who lost his brother, sister and 2 school friends, anguished relatives, and rescuers who've been working around the clock gathered for a ceremony at the pier from where the pleasure boat Phoenix sailed. For some it was too much. Cries of grief rang out. Being here at the water's edge seemed to bring home the enormity of what has happened. Monks chanted in unison. Offerings were made, flower petals sprinkled into the sea. And all the while, out of sight on the ocean, work to recover the sunken boat and piece together how the accident happened goes on. Earlier, there had been another ceremony at a Buddhist temple, where, inside special mobile refrigerated units, are being kept the bodies of the dead. 41 victims from the sinking of the pleasure boat were brought here. The writing in Chinese and Thai reads, "With condolences to those lost at sea." In a nearby building, row upon row of coffins. There are so many casualties, the hospitals cannot house them. The bodies were brought here to the temple so the families could say their goodbyes, pray and reflect.
We're representing the government of Thailand. The service was to show sympathy and respect for the families of those lost in the boat accident.
Back at the pier, the families came together to share their sorrow. Candles were lit and flowers were laid. For the families, this has been an emotional event, held at the pier where their sons and daughters, brothers and sisters climbed aboard the Phoenix for that last fateful voyage. A happy family trip that ended with so much grief. Some of the bodies will be taken back to China for burial. Others will be cremated here and the ashes carried home. Many relatives want to wait for auspicious dates for the ceremonies, a common custom in Asia. Martin Lowe, CGTN, Phuket.